menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Off the play fake, here's Favre.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play there on the...
Wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. There to make the grab.
And the Jets are on the board here first in the season opener.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake to Peterson. Here's Breeze to throw. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man complete. That's Peterson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Being chased out left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case, with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A nice completion there for the 1st down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team run the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Touchdown! It's complete. Gronkowski, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Extra point splits the uprights.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
To throw is Favre.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
7 yards, the pickup there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line.
40 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
These two teams all tied after one. Now they try the right side here. Down to the 25. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze.
He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Running for it. Here's Peterson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now a give to Peterson running right. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
While the ultimate result was an incomplete pass, they sure look like a well-coached team because once he got outside of the pocket, the scramble rules come into effect. And a lot of the guys who ran deep routes, they come back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the running back usually runs a check down. He took it deep, and they gave it a big shot. It came up unsuccessful.
A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Panthers. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
There's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
They'll throw on first down with Favre.
Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Shotgun now for Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Here's Breeze to throw. Rolling to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jerry Hughes in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a 2nd, but you're right, not to me. Maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Now Favre.
Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there as time expires in the first half.
And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Flushed out right. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the first round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the first round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top roll, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Now Breeze on third down. Over the middle, complete. It's Peterson. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. They'll run for it. Peterson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Breeze now to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Third and goal at the 4. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Adrian Peterson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point right down the middle, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the gun, it's Favre.
He's going to air it out deep for Green. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. Big yardage that time for the Jets. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they finally get to him as he's taken down. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Throwing now is Breeze. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They'll fake to Peterson, and now Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Gronkowski, the intended target. 3rd down here. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
On 1st down, Favre.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. There to make the grab.
And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Thomas. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. The give to Peterson out of the gun. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now a second down and 6. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Second down, Peterson again. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds. In a perfect world, they know what hash they want to get to for their kicker, and they already know the distance that he feels comfortable. That'll dictate what they do on offense.
See if they can get in his range. From the shotgun, it's Favre. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And his kick here is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Jets, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out.
The players on your team quickly upgrade your team at the end of each.
today. A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 19. Now a first down throw. Moon. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mikel Roby-Coleman. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as they force the INT. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. Out of the gun, it's Moon. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity. Down marker, back to 1.
Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. From the 5, 2nd and 4. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And his kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play? Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. And he will be very close to a first. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. He's at the 30. 10. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. Breeze now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from a long field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the 2nd quarter. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the end zone. Peterson tackled for the... This offense hoping to put together a drive that will end at least 3 points to get them the lead here going into the lockers. Buying time to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 48. 2nd quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A 4th down coming up. Decision time now, as this would be a long field goal attempt. You want the 3rd? We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and they'll bring up 4th down. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the first down, but you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there, kick it, put it through the post, go up 2 scores.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They had to go for it. All right, time to jump back in. This defense already